are now at the corner of Prince William and Liberty Street. So you can see Liberty Street behind me over my left shoulder. And Liberty Street was the heart of the African American community in Manassas after the Civil War. After the war was over and enslaved African Americans were freed, a number of people started buying land in the area. One notable resident of Liberty Street was Mr. George and William Lomax. We're going to start by talking about William. This is William here on my right, and we think this is George on the left. And William bought, after he had served in the Civil War as in the U.S. colored troops as a substitute, he earned $1,000 for being a substitute in the Civil War. And he used that money to buy land here on Liberty Street. He bought, I believe it was 11 acres, and he built 2 houses that his family lived in for a number of years. During the Civil War, Mr. Lomax had been a farm laborer, a shoemaker, a government clerk, and even a preacher. And like I said, he served in the war, enlisting in Syracuse. In 1870, the census shows that William Lomax was the head of household at 9512 Liberty Street, and that he was a shoemaker, and the property was valued at $1,300. So Mr. William Lomax was pivotal in helping to create a dynamic African American community here in Manassas. And another endeavor that he was instrumental in was the Brown School. The Brown School was a school for African American children. I have a picture of it as well. It's currently a residence on Liberty Street. So if you drive down Liberty Street and look for a structure that looks like this, you will know that this was one of the original schools. It was the second school to open in Manassas in 1870. It was originally here on the corner of Prince William and Liberty Street, and later moved down the street, about halfway down Liberty Street. It moved a third time over to Jefferson Street, where they modernized the building and brought things up to more modern standards for the building. So that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed our little mini walking tour of Manassas, part 1, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for part 2, when we'll explore a few other places in downtown Manassas. If there's any place in particular that you're very interested in hearing about, just let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. Thanks, see you next week.